Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It's another day. It's Monday, March 24th, 2025. Blessed to be alive, as you guys are as well, I'm pretty sure. All right. Donald Trump pulling back on some tariffs, boosting the markets to the upside here. And we'll see what happens. We got rumors that the White House will be purchasing a million Bitcoins as well, and some other things, some other positive news. We've had a lot of positive news this year on the markets, just that we just haven't seen the markets go up on positive news. And we're finally seeing the markets go up on some positive news. So that's interesting. Okay, so everything's going green here. Stocks, cryptos, meme coins, altcoins, they're all going green today because of Trump's announcements that he might be pulling back on some of the tariffs here. So, all right, yeah, so that's interesting here. We also have quantitative tightening ending, not ending, but almost coming to an end. April 1st is coming down to $5 billion. It went from 60 billion all the way down to 5 billion, and right now we're at 25 billion, and now we're going to be going down to 5 billion. And so hopefully May or June, quantitative tightening fully ends to quantitative easing begins, and we start to see money come into the markets to pump the markets up to the upside, maybe even some rate cuts as well. So we'll see how that all factors into the markets as well. Okay, so we have 406525 here for LUNC, up 2%, 355 million market cap, 5.44 trillion there. Volume still really low, 13 million in volume here. Last year we're down 56%. Last month we're down 10%. Last 7 days though we're up 3% though plus. All right, so let's look at USTC here. Going on with that, we up 2% today on USTC, 0.01324, and we have 73 million on market cap, 5 million in volume here, 5.55 billion supply there. All right, last 7 days, up 2%. Last month we're down 20. Last year we're down 53% on the year. Terra Luna 2.0, 21 cents, and 152 million on market. It always goes back to that. It always gets back to this 40 to 45, 50 cents area. So for you guys that are wondering, it's like, man, is it gonna get? It always gets back up to this area, man. Always. So I mean, this is 100% move from here. So 40 to look out for 40 to 50 cents again. It's gonna happen. And you're gonna be like, man, I just missed another chance to do it. Happened here, same thing happened here. It always happens, it always goes right back up. 20s back to 40s and 50s, 20s back to 40, 50. Went even higher that time. It's going to do it again. It's going to do it again. It just keeps always going back up there. All right, so we'll see how that plays out for that. Let's go on to Galaxy Station, and should be an interesting week this week, or especially in the Middle East, and some operations could be starting this week. We'll check out the Intel video there that I did this morning for Patreon. We might have some more people joining the buying power group this week. Well, somebody said that they have at least 7 people that they have that could be joining this week. So yeah, so maybe they will join. We'll see. So that'll be awesome, right? So the more people that join the buying power group, the faster we get to the buying power goals, right? So and the faster we can then start making decisions here. The first decision will be to vote. We're going to vote to help Brad. Right now, the buying power group, which includes Brad, doesn't vote yes to help Brad. Then we will vote to help another coin, right? So the group's going to vote on what we want to do in that group, right? So if the group votes not to help Brad get to number one, and not to pump, daily rewards into Brad, daily money into Brad, so that he can, so that he can be buying up and get to number one. If they decide that they'd rather do something else, like help Sheena Inu out instead and buy back and burn Sheena, or buy back and burn Inu, then, you know what I mean, with the funds, then that's what the group's going to decide. The group will decide. If the group decides to burn a coin, then I will let the Telegram group know, right? And I will let the Patreon groups know, right? So Patreon and Tele group will know. And but before we do any of those things, all the groups, all the Patreon that's public right now, the 365 AI will have to go private, right? So it would have to go private. Um, and before all that, we need to pay back the 10x paybacks as well. So before we even start to do all that, we need to pay we need to pay back the 10x paybacks need to be given out first. But we can still vote on all that and still pay those people back as well, right? We can do both. We can start doing the paybacks while we vote on if we're gonna help Brad first, and then and my decision would be to help Brad first, but I'm one person in the group, right? So I'm not going to speak for the whole group, right? So my thing will be pay back the 10x people and then help Brad, and then help Brad, right? Get that out of the way, and then help Brad out to get to number one, and then we have Brad doing this thing, and then we have our group doing our thing, right? So and Brad's inside the group as well, right? So, and that'll be fun, right? So, don't rely on just one thing. Have several different people doing things as well. So we can have 20 people that have buying power at least $1,000 to $10,000 a day. Then we got a nice army of buying power, right? So we would be able to go in and repeg USDC very quickly with our buying power. And also pump LUNC into the dollars, and then everybody got buying power at that point, and then we can just go from coin to coin with everybody wealthy, and we can just go coin to coin and just free these tokens from their suppression. So, anyways, it's just so much fun if everybody just knows that this is what could happen if we just stick together and do things together. But man, so many people hate our guts because we want to work together, and we want to have buying power, and we don't want to surrender to the beast. And so they have sent so many people to waste our time and energy and waste and just do absolutely nothing and be dead weight, and to frustrate us instead of we see right through them. We see right through it, and we're not gonna do that any longer. We're gonna wake up, and we're gonna take action. It's the year of action. So let's take action, folks. All right. So hopefully we get 7 or 8, 9, 10 new people this week, and people are taking action, and we can get up there. I was going to cap the group up at 50 people because I think that's enough people for the group. I think 50 people is good enough there, but we'll see what happens. But I think we have. I think between me and everybody else, I think it's 14 people in there right now. So I probably will cap it off at 50 people, man. I think 50 people is enough in that group. Um, all right. Anyways, it is what it is. So here's a signaling proposal for USTC systems implementation is not passing. Requesting to remove from the stablecoin thingy from USTC is on its way to pass if we can get to a threshold, and also compensation for development and audit work for proposal 12166 is on its way to reaching a threshold, and it's going to be very close to see if this no veto actually reaches the threshold. Okay, so let's go over here to the burns. 19 million burns have been really bad lately. At one point we were really good, but so far the burns have been really bad. Good start here on Monday though, 40,000 in burns. Can't wait till we were doing millions of burns a day, right? So when if we can get Brad to number one, he could be burning, and he goes to 100% back to 100% commissions. He can be burning 1 million, 3, 5, 10 million, 30 million tokens a day. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. You want to talk about repegging this thing and getting this thing going and getting the excitement back. Imagine if Brad's burning 10, 15, 30 million tokens a day, right? Okay. So, and then we can also go to the other validators that are burning LUNC, and start helping them out as well, right? So, and getting them to burn more tokens, right? So, and then we can just get LUNC burning, we get USTC burning, and the whole community is excited again. 15.89% there ratio. Then all the fake people that left are gonna be coming back. Oh, I never left. I was just, hey, I left, but I'm back. We'll get everybody kept jumping back in when LUNC said a penny. People are putting $10,000 in the LUNC. They said they were broke. When LUNC was at 406. Now they're putting $10,000 in LUNC at a penny. It's crazy what people do, man. People love to buy the high and sell low, right? So you're gonna get all these people that left LUNC right now that don't think that it's gonna ever do anything are gonna be coming back into LUNC when it's in the pennies and dollars, and they're gonna be putting they're gonna be putting their life savings in it when it's at 15 to 30 cents or 5 to $10. You're gonna see these same people come back, when it's 100,000% or a million, 3 million% up, and they're gonna be putting $50,000 of their life savings in here at $5. This is what we're gonna see. They could be putting the $50,000 right now at 406, but they hate buying the bottoms. They love buying the tops, right? So they're allergic to buying the tops. So they're not buying now. Doesn't matter what we say. They're going to be buying at 50,000. They're going to be buying at $5, putting $50,000 at $5 instead of putting $50,000 in right now, right? And we see that every freaking cycle. I mean, people just waiting to put money in, when they can do it right now, and they'd rather buy the tops, and they're just allergic to buying the top. Their minds are programmed that way, and their minds are programmed incorrectly. 1.4 billion there for LUNC staking today, and people are burning LUNC. Shout to them. 31 burns for USTC there, and then we have Community First LUNC, 152 million, and then Luna Station 88, 97 million to the downside. And then one person's in jail still, and then we got these guys at the top, 37 validators missed signatures. All right, so that's about it. No big changes in the validators, of course, until we get to our money zone sweet spot, our first money zone sweet spot. Hopefully, that's coming in the next 30 days, or next 90 days, as the markets start to do quantitative easing and quantitative tightening goes away, and maybe we get some more bullish activity for altcoin season. All right, that's it. Peace out. God bless. There's a bunch of people that gave up on LUNC that are going to be coming back in the pennies and dollars, and you're going to be shaking your head. What are you doing? Right? And they're not even going to care. They're going to be throwing $50,000, $30,000 at LUNC at $15, $30, and you're going to be like, wait a minute. Weren't you here with us at 406? Yeah. And now you're coming in at 50,000 at $15. You don't, okay. I mean, it's a head scratcher, but I've seen this happen over and over and over and over and over again, right? We seen it with Solana. We just recently seen it with Solana, right? We seen it with Solana. We seen it with all type. We seen it with Ethereum, right? Ethereum was sitting there at $100 for 2.5 years, and then Ethereum's at $3,000. Everybody now people are putting $80,000 in Ethereum at 3,000, $4,000 or whatever. Yeah, 3, 4, $5,000. People want to put all their life savings in Ethereum at the top. They didn't want to buy Ethereum at $100 for 2.5 years. But then they put $500,000 in it at freaking $4,000, and now they hate life because Ethereum's at $2,000, right? So it's just crazy. And now Ethereum's struggling around 1,500, 2,000. They don't want to buy here. They're gonna buy Ethereum at 20,000. It's the mind. That means their minds are programmed incorrectly, right? So it's that sucks. Whoever these people are. Anyways, peace out. God bless. Buy the bottoms, not the tops, folks. Bye.